So my husband was actually able to figure this out without any instructions. But if you do need the instructions, then they do also come in the box along with a cord to keep your portable bidet charged and even a little case, which I thought was really cool. I love that you can just pop it in here. It fits in here perfectly. You can keep it zipped up. And if you want to take it to the next level, you can also pop it into this little baggie. So you can put all of it in the bag, or you can just choose to use this case or the bag. You have your options. But let me show you how it works. So as someone who travels a lot, and I do also travel to a lot of countries where they don't like when you flush the toilet paper. So this honestly has been a game changer. I didn't even know these existed. So I was so excited to come across one of these. I will say it's a little bit heavier than I anticipated. It's not heavy, but in terms of travel, it'll probably it will take up maybe like a pound or two in your suitcase. Maybe not 2 pounds, maybe like a pound. It's not heavy, but it's a little bit heavier than I anticipated. But the good news is what I'm saying is that it's sturdy and it's durable. It's not the kind of item that's going to break easily. So when you first look at it, it might come across as like, where does everything go? Because that's a little bit how I felt. But once you open it up, you can sort of see, and you can see there is some water on it. I did just test it out. If you use this and you don't dry it off completely, there might be some extra water. For me, it's not a big deal, but for you, it might be. So this is what you're going to actually put the water in. So you're going to put water in here. You don't really have to fill it up. Obviously, you will figure out what's going to be best for you. I personally did not fill it up, but you're going to put the water in here, and then you're going to make sure that these grooves here line up with the grooves here. So once you add this together, then you have the full bidet. And then here is where you just slide this up. And then right here is where the water actually comes out. So whenever you are ready to use this, you do need to make sure that it is pointed in this direction, because the water does need to come down here. So even if you don't fill it all the way up, you do need to make sure that the water is touching this part, because the water needs to come through this piece. And so back here, you have the buttons. You have the button to turn it on, and then you have the button to change the speed if you choose. And so once you hit this button, and I would say most people will probably use it from this angle. I mean, however you want to use it is fine. But if you use it from this angle, you just want to press this button here. Oh, sorry. You just want to press this. This is how you turn it up. This is how you change the different levels. You want to press this button here. You can see there was still like a little bit of water in here. Obviously, whenever this is full of water, a lot more comes out. It does have, it's not super loud, but there is a noise. So I would say if you're in a public restroom, just use that, do what you will with that information. And then last but not least, please make sure you fill it up with warm water if you can, because that was a mistake that I made. And then right here is where you can charge it. You just pop that open, and then there it can charge with a USB-C. So yeah, pretty easy. I'm really excited to travel with this. And overall, it's a great product. And like I said, easy to travel with, easy to be discreet with, since it has the case and everything. And overall, I recommend it.